for the YouTube. Let's go. All right. Gold right now is touching 23.45 area. Okay, the dollar is dropping. So looking at the numbers here, forexfactory.com, we had unemployment claims came out to 219. Okay, so it affected the dollar. That's negative news right there, meaning that it's pushing gold up and the dollar right now, as you can see, is dropping. Okay, this was the candle right here that pushed price down on the dollar. So I have my dollar on the right side and gold on the left side. Okay, 530 hit, boom. Guess what the dollar did? It dropped right there. Okay, which results in negative news, and it pushed gold to the upside. Okay, gold does the opposite of what the dollar is doing. Okay, so if the dollar is going down, gold is going up. If gold is going down, dollar is going up. Okay, it does the opposite. Now, it doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't happen all the time, but you can also use the US dollar index as a confirmation, okay, as confluence. I'm a confluence trader. As a confluence trader, you're gathering as much information, as much evidence before you take any trades, before you take any entries. Okay, so I like to gather as much information before I take any entries. So as you can see here with the unemployment claims, okay, when the number increases from, the previous number was 215,000 that people filed for unemployment. 215,000 US citizens filed for unemployment. That was the previous number from last Thursday. Now they forecasted 218, but the actual number resulted as 219. So this is the actual number today, okay, this morning. Came out to 219,000 that people filed for unemployment, which resulted the dollar to drop. Okay, that is a negative news event. When you see a bearish candle, right, negative news, okay, on the dollar, but it pushed gold to the upside. You see how news is just the excuse? News is just the excuse. So if you see a negative news, there's going to be positive in the markets when it comes down to gold and other pairs. So it's all manipulation at the end of the day. When it comes down to news, it's all manipulation. So I do see gold actually right now is on a pullback. Okay, now that we know the numbers with news, it's best to trade after the news event. So I'm waiting for New York Open. For those that capitalize to trade, for those that capitalize on the news, good. Put some money bags in the chat. You guys capitalize on this, bullish move on gold. Drop some money bags. But for those that are waiting, want to be more safe and want to play it safe and use proper risk, then wait till New York Open. Okay, we have about 15 minutes to New York Open, and that's gonna, move price. So yes, you can trade when news hit, but it's a little bit more riskier, right? You can catch this bullish move, right, on gold, okay, which resulted let me see here. See, yesterday, gold was on a bearish run, and I called this out yesterday. Who caught this move yesterday at 23.45 from yesterday? Okay, it hit TP3. It hit TP3 last night, 23.30. Okay, this is a 1 to 3 risk to reward. So whoever caught this move that I called out yesterday, you guys are up. For those that didn't, that's okay. Let's look for the next opportunity. Okay, but for those that took advantage of the move that I called out yesterday, you guys are up. All right, it hit TP3 last night at 23.30. I posted in the chat. Okay, so that was a total 150 pip move. 150 pip move. Gold went to the downside. Okay, now London session, it's pulling back up, right? That's normal. Okay, and now guess what? We have all this liquidity. We have all these buyers are coming in. That's all liquidity. Okay. Now, for those that don't know what liquidity is basically just means money, right? There's money here, right? All these buyers that came in, right, during London session. Boom, 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 boom. Now, guess what? When New York open, it's gonna wipe out all these buyers. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. I'm still bearish on gold. Looking at Impulse to confirm it. Let me go and refresh it. With Impulse, what I love about the scanner that it gives you momentum. It gives you price momentum, price direction. Okay, because you want to go with the trend. You don't want to go against the trend. If you go against the trend, then you're violating your trading plan. Okay, because that should be part of your trading plan. You shouldn't be going against the trend. Okay, I trade with the trend. Yes, you can take some trades, on the pullback. You can catch some quick scalp moves, but overall, gold is trending down. Okay. Now I'm looking at the 5-minute here with the Impulse. Yes, it crossed above the EMA, but like I said, it's on a pullback. I still have this red microtrend arrow. Okay. And overall price is still below this EMA. Okay. It's still right now it's giving me a blue trend arrow, because obviously it's on a pullback. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 red microtrend arrows. Okay. So at the lower time frame, it's pushing price up. Okay. It's on the pullback. Like I said, right now it's just experiencing a pullback. It's just experiencing a pullback, which is normal. You're going to expect a pullback. What goes up must come down. What goes up must come down. What goes down must come up. So you're going to expect a pullback, which is normal. Don't be afraid of that. Whenever you see prices is creating new higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, because right now I'm still in my sell mode. I'm still below 23.45. Price hasn't broken above 23.45. Okay. Price hasn't broken above 23.45. So why would I want to, take any buys right now? Okay. And we still have 10 minutes left till New York open. So maybe it'll push price to the upside and continue creating new higher highs and higher lows, or it may push down. Okay. It can go either way. But I know based on my bias and my technicals, I'm still on the downtrend. Okay. I'm still bearish on gold. I'm still bearish on gold. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, you see right now it's kind of consolidating, right? It's kind of just in this area here. It was on a bullish run here, and then boom, drop, and then it's pulling back up, but it hasn't broken these highs. Okay. It hasn't broken these highs yet. Boom, right there, and boom up here. Okay. We still have this low right here. Right now we're on this pullback right here. Okay. and potentially price can react at this area, 23.45. If I see a bearish candle to the downside, then that's a confirmation candle that's going to continue to the downside. Now, let me look at the 4-hour. We have a bullish 4-hour candle. I'm focusing here. I'm only focusing on this section here. Okay. I don't care what happened here. I really don't care what happened here. Okay. Back here. I'm not paying attention to this. Yes, it's good to look at it, to back test and see what happened in the past, in the previous weeks. But I want to see where price is currently at. I want to see the most recent market structure, the most recent price action. I want to see what happened. I'm looking at this right here. So when you see this, are we on a downtrend or are we on an uptrend? Let me know in the chat. Are we in a downtrend or are we in an uptrend? Or are we in consolidation? Are we experiencing consolidation right now where price is currently at, or are we experiencing a downtrend, right? Guess is downtrending. But what do you see here where price is currently at? It looks like it's kind of consolidating, right? Like it wants to consolidate, like it failed to create a lower low. Okay, so we're experiencing a consolidation. Like price right now, yes, it created a lower low here. Okay, this is pretty much, this is like an equal low. This is pretty much an equal low right here. Okay. Here at the bottom, you see we have a low here and we have a low here. So that's an equal low. Okay, it's around the same price area, 23.25 area. Okay. And then there's a high here. Now price is just pulling up. It may continue to 23.50, 23.60, and then push price down. Okay. When price breaks, if price breaks above 23.60, then I'm looking for bias. It's on a buy mode. Okay, now it's starting a trend. But if price stays within this area here, okay, then it's just consolidating. If it stays between 23.60 and 23.30, 23.25 area, then price is just consolidating. Okay. But if price breaks below 23.20, okay, if it breaks below 23.20, then we're seeing a downtrend. Okay, we're seeing a downtrend. Okay, now it's creating new lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Okay, now it's a continuation to the downside. If it breaks above 23.60, I'm bullish. Okay, so here, buy mode. I like to look at the 4-hour for the overall market direction. Here's sell mode. This is looking at the bigger picture. Okay, looking at the 4-hour, I'm looking at the bigger picture. To me, right now, price is just consolidating. Okay, it's in between this area here, 23.60 and 23.25 area. Yes, you can capitalize, within at the smaller time frames. You can catch the buy at the bottom and the sell at the top where resistance is. But I'm being patient right now. We have New York open in less than 4 minutes to see if price will either break above or it will remain below 23.45. Let's see. Now at the 1 hour, I like to mark up my support and resistance zones. So at the 1 hour, I have my outer zones and I have my internal zones. My outer zones are the gray zones that you guys see, okay? And then I have my internal zones, which are the blue zones you guys see here, okay? It's based off the 15-minute. Now I go based off key levels, whole psychological numbers, okay? So every 10 points, every 5 points, I have a zone, okay? But it depends where price is currently at. So right now, price is at 23.43. It's retesting 23.45 area, okay? Where we took the entry yesterday, 23.45. It's retesting that area again, okay? So as you can see here, we called this move yesterday, this sell yesterday. Now it came back to retest the same area where we took our entry, okay? Now let's see. When New York open in less than 2 minutes, are we gonna see price break above to the upside? Or are we gonna see price down? So I'm waiting for my confirmation candle before I make any moves. Okay, I'm waiting for my confirmation candle. I want to see a bearish candle, okay, that will close below 23.45. I want to see a bearish candle close below 23.45 before I take my sell. If it results a bullish candle and it breaks above 23.45, then the sell is a no-go. Okay, just wait for the next key level. Okay, wait for 23.50. If you guys see a bullish candle happening, and be patient. Don't take the sell here. Wait for the next key level to see if it's going to respect 23.50 and give you another opportunity for a sell entry. Okay, but wait for the bearish candle to form before you do so. Does that make sense? I haven't checked the chat yet. I don't know if you guys have any questions. If you guys have any questions, drop it in the chat, or you can unmute yourself as well. See, yes, is reacting the 4-hour trend line. Do you think gold will go and do that liquidity sweep at 23.60, 23.62? Let me see, 23.60. Yes, we do see money here. There's a lot of sellers here at the top at 23.60. Okay, we do have some money up here, so it may push to 23.60, you know, and liquidate here. Maybe it will happen today, maybe not. But I do see gold coming back to 23.60, right? And coming back, liquidate here, boom, and then boom. Okay, we'll see. So we have New York open. Let's see, 15. Let me go to the 15-minute time frame here. Just give me a moment, guys. My page is just loading here. Okay, there you go. So we're at the 15-minute right now. I actually want to get rid of this right here real quick. 23.35. Put this on. Okay, so right now it's still within that area there. It's still within my zone, 23.45. Let me go ahead and unmute people here. Yeah. So price is still within my 23.45 area. It hasn't broken above structure. but it's looking like it wants to break. So right now I'm still being patient. Okay, maybe it'll create a wick. It's liquidating these sellers here. Okay, we have some money here. So right now it's just liquidating. We have money here. So all this is money right here. All this is money. So all these sellers that came in, the stop loss is up here. Okay, now look what it's doing right now. It's giving me that wick. Okay. Whenever you guys see wicks like this, it's all just liquidity. It's all liquidity. You see money everywhere. You gotta look for the money, where the money is at. Okay, yesterday, right, they left money on the table. All these sellers that came in, pushed price down. Now it's coming back up. London, boom. That's all money. Came back, wipe out all these sellers here. Now it's coming back to this zone, back to our entry that we took yesterday, and now it's just retesting. Okay, but I'm waiting for the next break of structure. Wait for the next break of structure. What do I mean by that? Wait for the next break and retest. Okay. Wait for the next break and retest. Every time there's a break of structure, price has to come back and retest that same area, and then you guys can either take the buy or sell. So right now, price is still within 23.45. If price breaks above 23.45 and closes above, then I want to wait for that retest. I want to wait for that retest before I take the buy to this zone. That's a total of 50 pips right there. For my scalpers, you guys can catch that 50 pips right there. Boom. 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 We do have some money up here as well. We have liquidity at 23.60 as well. This is all money here. So price could potentially push up. So let's wait for the 45-minute mark. Every hour, every 30 minutes, every hour, every 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, price tends to react. Okay, there's price movement. Every hour, every 15 minutes, every 30 minutes, every 45 minutes, price tends to react. So right now, we are 6 minutes into New York Open, and I'm waiting for the next 15-minute candle. Okay, I like to look at the 15-minute time frame for confirmation as well. I want to see whether price breaks above the 15-minute Okay, the 15-minute candle, if I see the 15-minute candle closing above 23.45, then that's a sign that it's a break of structure. And then all I'm waiting for is a retest back to that zone before I take a buy to the upside. Okay. On the 15-minute candle, if it closes bullish above the zone, then that's a break of structure. All I'm waiting is for the retest, boom, and then waiting for my confirmation candle to see another bullish candle open up before I take the buy to the upside. Catch a quick 50 pip move for my scalpers, or for those that want to hold it to the next key level, which is 23.65. Right, that's a 122. 23.55 right there. Next key level at 23.55. Use that as TP2, 23.60, TP3. That's if price breaks above structure. But if my 15-minute time frame, my 15-minute candle closes below structure, comes out bearish, then that buy is a no-go. Okay. If it closes below structure, then don't take the buy because it hasn't breaking structure yet. Okay. Wait, this is where patience comes in. This is where discipline comes in. Following your trading plan. Okay. This game is all about probabilities. You want to gather as much probabilities. Okay. As much evidence before you take any trade. It's like a doctor, right? A doctor has to do CT scans, has to do documentation, has to get the patient's information before he does any type of surgery. Okay. As traders, we also got to gather evidence. We got to look at the scanners. We got to look at the candles. We got to look at the break of structure. We got to look at, news and what's going on. So we also need evidence before we take any trades. Does that make sense? So we want to gather as much evidence before we take any trades. Okay. Now, when I see the 15-minute close bearish, then right now it's just respecting this area here, and it may continue to the downside. Okay, it may continue to the downside, and there's money here as well. This is all money. So I'm actually going to draw my trend line here. I can draw my counter trend line here. Sometimes I like to draw the counter trend. For any money, because this is all money as well. Price crosses below 23.40, then that'll give you more confidence to take that sell to the downside. So right now, price is pushing up. It's liquidating these sellers here. We have less than 4 minutes for my next 15-minute candle. Let's see how price reacts. Let me look at the 5-minute. I like to take my trades off the 5-minute candle. So price broke above. It looks like it wants to break. It hasn't broken and closed yet. It hasn't closed above structure yet. I still have 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. I want to see price closing above the structure. Right now, it's just, it's just dancing with it. Boom, there you go. 2347 is looking like it's breaking structure. Wait for the retest before you take the buy. And I want to see another bullish candle here. We have less than a minute left. Let's see what Impulse is saying. So it gave me a blue microtrend arrow. You guys see that? It gave me a blue microtrend arrow. So right now, price is pushing up. It's giving me a blue strengthened trend arrow. So it's definitely pushing price up. 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, so red microtrend. Yeah, so wait for that retest before you guys take a buy. Wait for it to retest, wait for it to come down. And I want to see at least one touch here back to this area. 2345 before I take. And I want to wait for my confirmation candle, another bullish candle before I take a buy. If I don't see that happening, and instead gives me a bearish candle, and I see a wick, and I see a wick, and results bearish, then I know it's a liquidity sweep. It's just a liquidity sweep. It's no go for a buy. It will result something like this. It will result something like this. You guys see this? Okay. When you look at the past, you see how price broke above, and then it was giving me wicks, and then boom, it pushed price down. Okay. It may do something like this. Okay. You just never know. That's why it's so important to follow, just basic break and retest, looking at confirmation candles, because price broke above here. Price broke above here, closed, but then it gave me these wicks and then pushed price down. Okay. Yes, it came back to retest back to this price here, came back to retest. Boom, give me a bullish candle. But then look at this next candle, right? It gave me this, this doji candle and then push price down. Okay. So really studying these candles, guys, can give you a lot of information as well, whether to enter the trade or not. Because if I see something like this, right, this is a reversal candle. These type of candles here, oops, right? These type of candles are reversal candles. So price is pushing price down. Okay, and another a great book to read and to study about candlesticks is called the Candlestick Trading Bible. The Candlestick Trading Bible. You guys can get that book off of Amazon, order it, get it online, and read that book to study more about candlesticks. Okay. There's a free PDF in Google. Yeah. I will post the PDF version in the chat so that way you guys have it. I'll post in the chat. If you guys don't have access to my chat for all the calls and trades, then you can just private message me on the side. You guys you want access to my chat. But yeah, I'll post all of the info on there. So price broke above, okay. It looks like it's gonna close above. And then I'm gonna wait for that retest. Again, like I said, wait for that retest, be patient, wait for price go back to this, wait for price to go back to this area here before you guys take the buy. Wait for that bullish confirmation candle before you do so. I'm looking at the 15-minute. And we have 10 minutes left for the next hour. And as you can see there, it's giving me a bearish candle. The 15-minute, that's a, let's see there, boom, boom, boom. Okay, it's coming back to retest. It came back to retest here. It gives me a blue candle and take the buy. Wait for that bullish confirmation candle. But if it gives me another bearish candle, then don't take the buy. It came back. Boom. Yeah, it's bullish. I'm gonna wait for the new hour to see what happens. We have less than 8 minutes for the new hour, guys. $23.45. Here. Price crossed above the EMA, giving me this blue micro trend arrow. So it's looking bullish right now. The strength of gold is giving me a blue signal. Remember, guys, looking at the bigger picture, we're in consolidation. So it's pushing price to the upside because we have a strong resistance at 2360. We have a very strong resistance at 2360. You guys see all this money up here? Looking at the bigger picture, at the 4-hour, price is consolidating. Look at that. Price is consolidating. So it looks like it's going to come back to 2360 and then push price down again. So yeah, we can take advantage of these buys on this pullback, right? We can take advantage of this because we know that price is heading to 2360. So might as well just take the buys on the way up and just follow market structure, break and retest, right, to the upside. So we have about 5 minutes left for the next hour. I want to see one more touch. Looking at the 5-minute. I want to see one more touch at 23.45. If I take the buy. This is a 1, 2, 3. Trade at your own risk. Entry 23.45 area. It doesn't have to be exactly 23.45. As long as it's within this area, then it's good to buy. Just wait for the confirmation candle, the bullish confirmation candle. Stop loss 23.40, TP1 23.50, TP2 23.55, TP3 23.60. Do we also have news tomorrow? Yeah, we have Chicago PMI tomorrow. We also have news tomorrow, Chicago PMI, which is important as well. GDP came out to 1.3%. That's the gross domestic product. You guys can go to forexfactory.com and read through this. Let's see here. Do you mind briefly summarizing the importance of having confirmation before taking trades? Yeah, of course. Thank you so much, John, for dropping the PDF version. Yeah, the reason why having confirmations before you take any trade, because it gives you confidence, right? It gives you confidence to really take that entry. And also it's not about the entry, but also where you're going to be exiting. So not only having a entry strategy, but also having a exit strategy, knowing when to take profits, when to exit, know when to take partials. So, gathering confirmation. I have a 7 confirmation checklist that I follow. 7, and I also posted in the chat. The 7 confirmation checklist. I posted in the chat, and I just go based off of that. Okay, and it gives me, more confidence to take the trade because I have, evidence. I'm a confluence trader. Everybody here is a confluence trader. Everybody on this call, all 27 of you guys are confluence traders. What is a confluence trader? Well, confluence traders, you're gathering as much confirmations that it will align your trading plan, that aligns with your trading plan, and before you take any type of entry. Using impulse, right? That's a confirmation. I use these scanners as confirmations before I take any trades. Okay, so as you guys can see here, it's giving me blue signals right now. Price right now, it's above this EMA. It's pulling up. It's giving me red trend arrows, a blue trend arrow, blue strength arrow, a blue micro trend arrow. Okay. So this is a sign. This is a buying sign. Following market structure. Okay, that's also part of my trading plan. That's also a confirmation. That price broke above structure. It closed above. Now I'm just waiting for that retest. And then boom, take the buy. So using break and retest, that's also a part of your trading plan. That's all I do. That's all I follow. I follow market structure, break and retest. Sheesh, look at that, guys. So entry could have been right here at 2650. Who took this buy? For those that took that buy at this wick here, this was the move right here. Price came up, closed above. You guys can also wait for another opportunity to enter. But here was this was a sniper move right here. This was a sniper move right there. You see, looking at it closely, price broke above, closed above, came back down. You could have caught the entry here and up. You see how precise it is? Like, just price respect these key levels. This could have been an entry. This was a sniper entry right here. Right there. Price closed above, came back down. Boom, could have caught the buy there. Who caught that buy? Yeah, TY just posted the confirmation checklist in the chat. So that's my confirmation checklist that I follow. That 7-step confirmation checklist. That's what I follow. For those that missed it, no worries. Don't feel that you're missing out. That's one of biggest traders' mistakes, psychological mistakes, is that the FOMO. Guys, this is all mindset, it's all psychology. 90% of the skill is mindset. Right? 90% is mindset, 10% is skill. You see how price is pushing down? Like it hit 2350, it hit TP1. You guys can wait for price to push back down because it can retest multiple times. Just know that. You guys can catch the second reentry, or price can break above, come back to retest again, and catch another opportunity there to the upside. So you gotta have options, family. You gotta have options with this. Just because you missed this move, that's the end of the world. No. Wait for the next opportunity. Okay? Just wait for the next opportunity. Wait for the next entry. Wait for either price to push back down to this 2345 area and take the buy, or wait for the next break of structure to the upside, close above, come back to retest and take that other buy, just like it did here. Just like it did here, it can also do the same up here. Okay. So that's why, this following, just looking at the patterns, guys, it's really just looking at patterns. You gotta study your eyes. You gotta train your eyes. It's like you're climbing up the ladder, right? Or climbing up the steps. You see? Boom, 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 boom. Here, it's one step. Here's one step. Price climbed up, came back down. And then price shot up again. And this is the other step here. Coming back down. And then boom, coming back down. And then boom. And this is how I study. I draw these key levels. I look at, okay, where's the staircase, right? It's like climbing up the staircase or climbing down the staircase. Right now we're climbing up the staircase, okay? You see how price is here. See here, price is climbing down. There, boom, boom, boom. Coming back up, and then boom. Here you're climbing down the staircase. You guys see that? You're climbing down. It pushed price down, then came back up and down. Retest, down. Same thing here. Now it failed to climb back down. It failed to climb down. Now it's climbing up. Boom. 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 Climbing up. Now it's climbing up again. Boom. Boom. Okay. Now price is climbing up. Are you guys seeing this? I hope you guys are seeing this with me. And I'm gonna be creating like a series of videos, and I'm gonna post it on my YouTube channel. Doing a video each. Doing a video for each confirmation, for each confirmation checklist. Like on my confirmation checklist, you guys see like the first step is market direction, second step is 1 hour support resistance zones, third step internal zones. Okay, I'm gonna do a video on each step. On each step, I'm gonna do a video on every 7 steps. I'm gonna do a video for each of them. Carlos, do you see any pullbacks? Yes, I do see a pullback. I do see a pullback happening right now. It gave me this wick right now at the 5-minute. It's giving me this wick, so it's pushing price down. It gave me look at that. It gave me a doji candle. So price is gonna push down. Like I said, guys, this is an impulsive move. So I'm gonna wait for price to push back down before I take a buy. Before I take another buy. So I'm gonna set an alert at 23:45. So that way it will notify me. 22:45. I'm gonna set an alert there. Boom. Oh yeah, it's pushing price down. It's definitely pushing price down. You see, we liquidated these sellers here. Okay, now it touched 2350. And it's giving me this wick. At the 50-minute candle, it gave me a wick. All right, it's pushing price down now. Now we had this impulsive move. You see these impulsive candles. Whenever you guys see these bullish moves, like these bullish candles, right? That's an impulsive move. That's called impulse. That's an impulsive move. Whenever you guys see price pushing up like this, expect a pullback. Expect a pullback. Whenever you guys see like these long bullish candles, right? Like this one here, price came back down again, right? And then you see this two bullish candles. Okay, that's an impulsive move. Expect price to come back down. Okay, so studying these candles, guys, like really helps. Like really, really study these candles because it gives you a lot of information, a lot of data. And it's all pattern recognition. You see, price, this is a impulsive move as well. You see, this is an impulsive move. Whenever you guys see this, expect price to push back down. Expect a pullback. You see how price is pushing up and then came back down. Push up again and came back down. Push up again and it's coming back and then did a pullback, right? Boom, boom, boom. So you know here, it pushed price up, came back down, could have caught the buy here, boom. I'm still waiting for price to push back down, or it may break above. You see price breaking above, wait for that retest, like I said, and then catch the buy up, wait for that bullish confirmation candle at the top before you take the buy, or price to come down, wait for that confirmation candle, and then take the buy up. So yeah, guys, this is what I see. If you guys have any questions, drop it in the chat. I'm going to end it here. I appreciate you guys for hopping on. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, same time. It's like waves, exactly. Si nomás, mira cómo se mueve el precio. El precio siempre mueve así, va arriba y baja. Necesitas mirar el otro, el market structure, como aquí, donde está el precio aquí en el rectángulo. Necesitas esperar que el precio quebra arriba y que baja otra vez a esa zona y que antes que compras, ¿ok? O puedes esperar que el precio quebra arriba en esta zona a 23.50, ¿ok? Y puedes comprar arriba cuando hace el precio así. Cuando quebra arriba y baja otra vez a esa zona, ahí puedes comprar. Pero necesitas esperar que tienes un vela verde, ¿ok? So también el precio puede quebrar arriba y va a bajar y necesitas esperar que te da autoconfirmación para un vela verde en 23.45 antes que compras. O puedes esperar que el precio quebra arriba aquí a 23.50 y baja otra vez a esa zona y puedes comprar ahí cuando te da la confirmación. Okay, so yeah, guys, let's run it up. I appreciate you guys for being on. Manage your trade. Yeah, I'm doing my best to on my Spanish. I'm definitely improving on that. I'm working on that. I'm doing my best. So yeah, guys, let's continue showing up. Let's continue studying. You know, be patient with yourself. You know, this game is all about patience, all about discipline, following your trading plan. Don't feel like you're missing out. I do see price coming back to 23.45, guys. You guys can catch
Hey,
the retest. You guys can
hey,
catch the buy at
Carlos,
23.45. Yeah.
if I could say something just really quick, Carlos. I don't know who asked in the chat about his confirmations, but just the FYI, that is what helped me. Like I went back and started back testing and just following those 7 steps that helped me. So I hope it helped whoever it was. If you could screenshot it, so when you're at home and you have your downtime, you can actually just kind of go by that confirmation list, and it should help you with when you're entering the trade as far as these gold trades.
Yeah. Thank you so much, T, for sharing that. And T, the prime example, you know, she's showing up, you know, she's putting in the work, she's following the checklist, and she's seeing progress, you know, and it helped her. And you heard it yourself. So thank you so much, T, for sharing that and for letting people know. Definitely take a screenshot of it or save it somewhere where you can, you know, have it down and look at it and remind yourself to follow that confirmation checklist. And yeah, guys, you know, it works. It works. And that's all I follow. Any more questions? Drop it in the chat. If not, I'll end it here. Be patient again. Wait for that break of structure, either to the upside or wait for that test back to that 23.45 area before you take any buys. But I am bullish. I am, you know, I'm following my confirmations here. Okay. The scanner is giving me blue signs. So, and then I'm just waiting for the next break of structure. And I do see liquidity up here as well. Remember, guys, we have liquidity at 2360. We have liquidity at 2360. So we have liquidity up here, all these sellers. And price is looking like it wants to go up there. Okay. So I do see that happening. And then we also have news tomorrow, which will push price back down. You know, it'll come back up. Right now, today it was going to be on a bullish run today, and then tomorrow morning, London session is going to push price back down. That's what I see happening. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Let's go.